I found these train wrecks,
Excuse me, what?
sorry, cutting boards, laying around and thought I'd try to give them a second chance at life. And my rescue partner is going to be this Bosch GX18V125. Will this be a success or just a disaster? Let's find out. Before we start sanding, I just want to show you the condition these cutting boards are in. They're covered with deep knife marks, stains, and all kinds of wear from years of kitchen duty. Honestly, they look more like they've survived a battlefield than a dinner prep. The surface feels dry and rough in some areas, and they've definitely lost that rich color they once had. I'm not even sure what kind of wood they're made of. Do you guys have any idea? Maybe oak, beech, or something else? Let me know in the comments because I'd really like to know. Time to move out to the garage where the real work begins. Sanding. These boards have more scratches than an old vinyl record, so I'll start with a coarse grit to level things out, 60 grit. Then I'll work my way up to a finer grit for a smoother finish, always with the grain, of course.
You're going nowhere.
It looks like the sander moves easily, but in reality, it's really stuck to the surface. The dust collection on this thing is insanely good.
Nice.
Time to charge the battery, grab something to eat, and watch 66 Samus play some drums. Be right back. Battery's charged and my belly is too, so let's move on with 80 grit and then 120 grit. It's starting to look less like firewood and more like a cutting board again. Most of those deep knife marks are gone, and the surface is finally starting to feel smooth again. Alright, last round, 120 grit. This step isn't about removing much material anymore, it's all about getting that smooth, silky surface. The boards are already looking great after 80 grit, but this final pass should really bring out the grain and make them ready for oil. And the battery wants to run away again. No! That's the second escape attempt today. $120 grit done. Smooth, clean, and officially back in the game.
Good job!
We'll finish things off with a quick round over using 120 grit paper. The edges were a bit sharp after all that sanding, but now the boards feel great and ready for the next step. Before the oil goes on, I'm giving the boards a quick wipe to raise the grain. This makes the tiny wood fibers stand up so they can be sanded down, preventing the surface from feeling rough later when it comes into contact with water or oil. After it dries, I'll do a final pass with 180 grit to make sure everything is perfectly smooth before oiling. Smooth as butter. After that, I gave the cutting boards a wipe with a dry microfiber cloth. And finally, we can start oiling. I bought this paraffin oil from a kitchenware shop, and apparently it's fancy enough to cost 80 kroner for 50 milliliters, but it's supposed to be great for oak cutting boards, so I figured why not give these boards the treatment they deserve.
Yeah! Nope.
Sorry, that took forever, but good things come to those who wait. Now we can finally apply the oil to the boards. I'm using kitchen paper towels to spread it evenly. You can also use some kind of rag, like an old t-shirt, but this is what I had on hand. Wow, look how the oil brings the wood back to life. Beautiful. First layer of oil applied on one side of the boards. Now we wait about 30 minutes. Let the boards have their little spa session. And then I'll wipe off the excess before oiling the other side. I'm just using the same kitchen paper towels to wipe off the excess oil. After this, I waited about an hour before flipping the boards and repeating the process on the other side. I repeated the whole oiling process once more to be on the safe side, then let the boards dry for a few days. And here are the results. The difference is remarkable. Before this little renovation, the cutting boards were covered in scratches, knife marks, and discoloration. Now they look refreshed, full of color and life. I'm really not an expert, and this wasn't meant to be a how-to video. Just me exploring and experimenting as usual. I hope you still enjoyed it. How did I do? Could I have done something better? Let me know in the comments. The real hero in this video, the sander, performed excellently. It consumed quite a bit of battery, but that's thanks to its outstanding dust collection, which worked very hard. That's all for this video. I really enjoyed this project, and if you want to see more, check out my first furniture build. I'll link it here for you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.